Isaac Newton, one name, countless transformations. Imagine a world without his revolutionary ideas. No clear understanding of motion, no calculus, and a science shackled by mysticism. Frightening, isn't it? Newton didn't just revolutionize physics, he redefined what it means to think. But wait, how did a man born in a quiet English hamlet in 1643 end up changing the fabric of reality itself? Hold that thought, because the journey is as mind-bending as his theories. Picture this, a 23-year-old student forced into isolation by the Great Plague of London. Sounds grim, right? But for Newton, this solitude became a crucible for genius. In just 2 years, he cracked the code of motion, invented calculus, yeah, blame him for your math classes, and began decoding the mysteries of light. What were you doing at 23? Thought so. But here's where things get eerie. Newton wasn't just obsessed with science, he was deeply engrossed in alchemy and biblical prophecy. Wait, alchemy? This towering figure of reason dabbling in mystical potions? Oh yes, even the greatest minds had their quirks. What drove him to peer into the mystical alongside the mechanical? We'll come back to that, but first, let's unravel the laws of motion. Ever heard the phrase, "An object in motion stays in motion"? That's Newton's first law. Simple, yet it shattered centuries of Aristotelian dogma. Imagine a car without brakes. Terrifying, right? Newton didn't stop there. His second and third laws explained everything from why rockets launch to why your back hurts after carrying groceries. Suddenly, the universe wasn't chaos. It was a clockwork machine. But could there be forces he couldn't explain? Keep watching to find out. Now, let's pivot to his personal life. Spoiler alert, Isaac Newton was not your friendly, chatty neighbor. In fact, he was notoriously private and often at odds with other scientists. His feud with German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz over who invented calculus first? Let's just say it makes modern Twitter spats look like polite debates. Why was Newton so fiercely protective of his discoveries? Could it be fear? Fear that his life's work would crumble under scrutiny? And then there's the Principia, Newton's magnum opus. This wasn't just a book, it was a declaration. I understand the universe. But here's the twist, Newton's revelations didn't just inspire awe, they terrified people. If the cosmos runs on unyielding laws, where does that leave free will? Chilling thought, isn't it? Newton died in 1727, leaving a legacy that shaped the modern world. But what if I told you his most enduring contribution wasn't his laws of motion, nor his work in calculus? The true genius of Newton lies in his audacity, the audacity to question everything. So here's my question for you, what boundaries are you willing to break? Newton didn't just ask, "Why?" He asked, "Why not?" Think about that as you move through your day. And maybe, just maybe, you'll catch a glimpse of the genius that still echoes through the centuries.